Dear learners, first of all, I welcome you all to this interesting module on importance of skills in the 21st century. The famous American educational reformer John Dewey once said, "If we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them of tomorrow." As this statement by Dewey so eloquently points out, we need to prepare ourselves not for yesterday, not even for today, but for tomorrow. In order to do that, it is important that we acquire certain skills that will enable us to function and survive in the future world that awaits us. But how to prepare ourselves for the future? The answer is to gain certain skills, or rather what we may call the 21st century skills. So, the main objectives of this module are to discuss what is meant by the term skill in general, learn about why skill development is becoming very relevant in the 21st century, learn about the 21st century survival skills, discuss why we need effective communication skills in workplaces. When we think of skill development, the first question that comes to our mind is what skill? Skill means the capacity or the ability in an individual that brings perfections in doing something productive. In fact, skills are the range of abilities to do something competently, especially because of training, practice, etc. According to Wikipedia, a skill is the learned ability to perform an action with determined results with good execution, often within a given amount of time, energy, or both. Skills can often be divided into two main domains, that is the general skills and the specific skills. For example, in the domain of work, some general skills would include time management, teamwork and leadership, self-motivation and others, whereas domain-specific skills would be used only for a certain job. A skill usually requires certain environmental stimuli and situations to assess the level of skill being shown and used. A skill may be called an art when it represents a body of knowledge or branch of learning, as in the art of medicine or the art of war. Generally, it is a fact that people need a broad range of skills to contribute to the modern economy or ensuring a sustainable economy. A study conducted jointly by the American Society for Training and Development and U.S. Department of Labor showed that the invention and explosion of ICT changed the entire world economy and working pattern, and hence identified mainly 16 basic skills such as hard skill, soft skills, social skills, communication skill, life skills, people skills, labor skills, holistic competency skills, and so on, that employees must have to master in the changing situation. Further, these skills are broadly divided into mainly three categories, which are technical, human, and conceptual. In fact, in the 21st century, life skills, which are the combinations of cognitive skills, technical skills, and interpersonal skills, are the most relevant. The World Health Organization identified the development of 10 core life skills which should help the individual to become a skilled personnel in a comprehensive way. 10 core life skills, according to the World Health Organization, are decision-making skills, coping with stress, managing emotions, empathy, self-awareness, interpersonal skills, effective communication skills, critical thinking skills, creative thinking skills, problem solving skills. It is also a fact that in order to know the strength and weakness on the capacities and qualities of an individual, it is important to practice the required skills that eventually develop self-esteem, sociability, and tolerance qualities in an individual. Besides, skills are the strategies, abilities, expertise, or competencies that enable people or adolescents to develop positive attitudes and responsibilities, leading to a healthy life with a strong mental health. In fact, skill helps to understand the self of an individual, that includes the self-concept, self-esteem, social self, and self-knowledge. For developing the professional qualities of the people, the World Health Organization identifies the qualities that could be opted for leading a meaningful life, such as skills of knowing and living with oneself that would help to develop the capacity to adjust with any emotional matter and mental stress. Self-evaluation and self-awareness are the qualities that include recognition of ourselves, the character, the strength and the weakness, as well as the desires and dislikes. Developing self-awareness can help the people to recognize when they are stressed or feel under pressure. It is also a prerequisite for effective communication and interpersonal relations, as well as for developing empathy of others. Developing effective communication, negotiation, empathy, and interpersonal skills also help in building the professional qualities of an individual. Skills like creative thinking, involvement in decision-making process, critical thinking skills, as well as problem-solving skills are the pillars on the basis of which an individual can progress in their professional life with a high level of confidence and excellence. Professional skills are cognitive and creative skills, which includes the skills of institution, logical and critical thinking. Besides, it indicates the development of communication skills involving written, oral, literacy, and numeracy skill, and also development of interpersonal skills. Now the question comes, why the skill development is important in the 21st century? We are living in a very complex and competitive world where we have to engage ourselves in various activities irrespective of our age, gender, nature of job or courses we study to meet the desired goals of our life. Today, the young generation is rising up with a growing sense of suspicion and gloom. This may be because of the fact that the young generation is not using their abilities and potential to the fullest extent. Lack of knowledge of using proper languages, emotional imbalance, physical abuses, decreased self-esteem of the young generation, the physiological and psychological changes occurring during adolescence, moral deterioration often adversely affect the individuals as well as the society. This results in low self-esteem, inability to handle pressures at work as well as personal lives, eventually leading the individuals to depression. Therefore, proper training should be given to the students concerning how to handle the issues of various situations connected to personal life, study habits, relation with peers and other members of the society, pressure at workplace, etc. So, skill training is must for everyone from childhood to adulthood so that people can enjoy their life with a sense of happiness and sense of fulfillment. Education in the present century must combat all types of exclusiveness for which people are deprived of getting education, and hence it is a need of the hour to devise new ways to extend and impart education to all. It is against this background that the pedagogy of the oppressed is a prerequisite for bringing positive social transformation and making the people in the society empowered in every aspect of their life. Besides, skill development in the present context has been seen as the most vibrant area in the current educational policies of the country. Moreover, the rising role of technology has changed the global market economy, where people need to be empowered with 21st century skills that indicate 5 C's such as communication skills, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and character. And in this context, the role of training and education played a pivotal role in terms of developing such cognitive, socio-emotional, technical, and digital skills of an individual. Let us therefore try to discuss in detail what these 21st century survival skills are. Tony Wagner in 2008 in his book The Global Achievement Gap mentions 7 survival skills. We shall look at each one of them one by one. First, critical thinking and problem-solving skills. The ability to ask good questions is considered as one of the core competencies and skills for success in today's workplace. Asking the right questions and the ability for critical thinking and problem solving together represent the first survival skills of the new global knowledge economy. Collaboration across various networks. The skillfulness of individuals working with networks of people across boundaries and from different cultures has become an essential prerequisite for success in a global environment. But how to forge effective collaborative teams and work with people who come from vastly different cultures? The answer lies in the fact that understanding and appreciating diverse cultures, religions, and lifestyles in a spirit of mutual respect and open dialogue in personnel, work, and community contexts are additional core competencies one needs to master. Agility and adaptability. The pursuit of the new world of work that is emerging is a complex one. The shift from a hierarchical authority that tells you what to do to a team-based environment has been both rapid and profound. Similarly, the intensifying rate of change, the overwhelming amount of data, and the increasing complexity of problems that individuals and teams face every day in their work are dramatic new challenges for everyone in the organization. All of these changes illuminate the importance of another set of essential survival skills for work today: agility and adaptability. Taking initiative. Sometimes agility and adaptability are not enough in a network environment. Employers today want to see individuals take more initiative and be entrepreneurial in terms of the ways they seek out new opportunities, ideas, and the strategies for improvement. Accessing and analyzing information. Employees in the 21st century have to manage huge amount of information flowing into their work lives on a daily basis. Employers today try to understand how people deal with the flow of information. Curiosity and imagination. Creativity and innovation are key factors not only in solving problems but also in developing new and or improved products and services. And so today's employees need to master both left-brain skills such as critical thinking and problem solving, accessing and evaluating information, and so on, and right-brain skills such as curiosity, imagination, and creativity. Effective oral and written communication. The ability to express one's views clearly and to communicate effectively across cultures is an important skill as well. Effective oral and written communication skills are a major factor highlighted in dozens of studies over the years that focus on an individual's lack of preparation for both college and the workplace, and these skills are only going to become more important as teams are increasingly composed of individuals from diverse cultures. Why do we need effective communication skills? Communication is a heart of every activity we undertake in an organization. Everything we do in the workplaces results from communication. Therefore, good reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills are essential if we are to complete the tasks assigned to us and achieve our goals. As we start our career, we shall find various reasons why successful communication skills are important. Charlie Taylor and Alison Lester, in their book Communication, Your Key to Success, provides many more important ideas regarding effective communication. Some of the reasons why we should learn about good communication skills. First, to secure an interview. We still need good communication skills to make sure our application letter is read and acted upon. To get the job, we still need to communicate well during an interview to get the job we want. To do the job well, once we have the job, we still need to request for information, discuss problems, give instructions, work in teams, interact with colleagues and clients, etc. If we are to achieve cooperation and effective teamwork, good human relations skills are essential. As the workplaces of the 21st century is becoming more global, there are many factors to consider if we are to communicate well in a diverse environment. To advance in your career, employers want staff who can think for themselves, take initiatives, start innovations, and solve problems. Staff who are interested in the long-term success of the organization. If we are to be seen as a valued member or employee of the organization, it is important not just to be able to do your job well, but also to communicate our thoughts on how the processes and products or services can be improved. For all the above discussed reasons, we shall have to learn about effective communication skills. Since English is a global language, we shall also have to master the art of communicating through the English language. In the ever-changing workplaces of the 21st century, when we start facing numerous challenges, we shall probably understand the fact that effective communication is vital. Here are some of the key reasons why we need effective communication skills in this rapidly changing workplace. Advancement in technology. We cannot deny the fact that technologies like the internet, email, fax messages, voicemail, instant messaging, teleconferencing, video conferencing, wireless devices have transformed the way we communicate. Wherever we are, in a car, an office, a hotel, or at home, in whichever country we are residing, in an airport or an aeroplane, we can work together almost effortlessly. With every phone call or email on a day-to-day basis, our communication skills are revealed for everyone to see and understand. Global communication. More and more businesses are now multinational, working on a global scale across national and international boundaries. Today's workforce includes increasing numbers of people from different ethnic backgrounds, either within the same office or working together between regions. If we are to communicate effectively in this environment, we must understand other people's backgrounds, beliefs, and characters. The emerging information age. With a vast increase in the amount of information in the business world, we must be able to make quick, effective decisions based on the information you receive. We must also know how to find, assess, process, and communicate information efficiently and effectively. With so much information available, it is a constant challenge to get the recipient attention so that they will read our message and respond appropriately. Team-based business environments. The traditional management hierarchy has changed and team working has now become the new norm. In such environments, it is important to study how groups work together. We must learn to listen and watch other people carefully so that we can interpret all the verbal as well as non-verbal cues we receive. So, we shall always try to remember the qualities and skills of a good communicator. Say, a good communicator knows his or her subject matter, his or her strengths and weaknesses, the appropriate words to use, the most effective questions to ask. A good communicator has a clear voice, self-esteem, energy, passion and enthusiasm, good body language, good listening and summarizing skills. A good communicator knows how to use words that the listener can relate to, keep an open mind, adapt his or her approach when necessary, make the listener feel comfortable and valued, empathize with the listener, give a considered response, make connections and build rapport. So, there is a long list of skills as part of the effective communication skills. Imagine if we are communicating with someone who possesses all the above discussed skills, how we shall feel on the receiving end. That is fantastic. We shall also understand exactly what the communicator wanted to mean. There are some tips we should remember while communicate effectively. Say, make a point to learn and continually develop your communication skills. Develop better relationship by increasing your personal interaction. Don't underestimate the power of speech and sight. Avoid misunderstandings by considering each stage in the communication cycle. Don't blame other people for your own communication weaknesses. Remember that a breakdown in communication between two people can affect the whole organization. Don't let a first impression close your mind to the potential of a relationship. Remember that you can speak volumes even when you don't open your mouth. Adapt to your constantly changing work environment by aiming for effective communication skills. Remember that improving communication is always a work in progress and you will benefit for continual upgrading. Public speaking is also a valuable skill for any person to possess. One of the major reasons is that not everyone is able to do it. If you are someone who can do it, that is an advantage over others. How one gets good at public speaking is through experience. The more opportunities we get to speak publicly without fear, the more comfortable we all will become. We shall discuss public speaking skills in a later module of this course. There are several reasons why the ability to publicly speak is so important. Public speaking has certain benefits too. It provides increased exposure and visibility to an individual, enhanced ability to lead a generation, credibility and trust as it targets a specific audience, competitive edge over others, opportunity to share knowledge beneficial to others. Oftentimes, in the real world, People will have to give a presentation to their seniors, employers, colleagues, or a client. And learning what goes into a successful or effective public presentation is also important. From the position of body language, the tone of your voice, the use of visual aids, the persuasiveness of the speaker, the confidence, all are things that we can work on. We come to the end of the module. From this module, we have learned that a skill is the learned ability to perform an action. We have learned that skill development is extremely important in the 21st century because we are living in a very complex and competitive world where we have to engage ourselves in various activities which will require some skills. We have learned that critical thinking and problem solving skills, collaborative skills, adaptability, accessing and analyzing information, curiosity and imagination are some of the 21st century survival skills. However, to survive in the complex times of the 21st century, we shall also need effective written and spoken communication skills, which are the heart of every activity we undertake in an organization or in the society as a whole on day-to-day basis. Hope you liked this module. In the next module, we shall discuss the important points related to written professional communication through English. See you again.